Hello and welcome to another episode of Unstablecoin. On today's episode, I'm going to be reviewing the Atmotube Pro. It's a little compact, portable, cheap, and really fast ROI miner. It mines the Planet token from the Planetwatch project. It's an amazing little miner and probably one of my favorite purchases I've ever made. So I'm not going to keep you too much on the description. You probably already know what the device is. It's pretty popular by now. So I'm just going to get into the review. And really quick, a quick disclaimer. This is not a setup, tutorial, guide, anything like that. If y'all want, I can make a separate video on that, but I feel like Foscoin and Tactical Investing, those guys have already made setup and those how-to videos so well that it's kind of kicking a dead horse at this time, and I'm not just trying to clickbait people. So yeah, this is just my personal review on it, how much money I've made, what my income from it so far has been, how consistent and reliable it is, so on and so forth. So if that sounds good to you, stay tuned for the rest of the video. Thanks for watching. Okay, and so this is the part of the video where I say that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. This should only be viewed for entertainment and informational purposes only. So, yeah, don't sue me. Okay, so since there's so much that goes into mining and so much that goes into a crypto miner and how generally good it is, I feel it's best to give a review as thoroughly as possible and honestly as possible. And so with that being said, I'm going to be doing my reviews from 9 perspectives, 9 different aspects of the miner that contribute to its overall quality and greatness as a device. And those fields are cost, ROI, portability, size, ease of use, electricity, heat, the currency that it mines, passiveness, like how much work you might have to put into it despite it being a passive income machine, ideally, and also X factors. Things like maybe if you're setting up a new miner and the page is in a foreign language and you didn't know anything about that. Stuff like that. So that's how we're going to be doing these. So yeah, let's get into it. The Atmotube on cost is amazing. It only costs $180, I think, $200, right around there, on their website. You can also, I'm pretty sure, get them from Amazon, but they're usually sold out on Amazon, so I just recommend going to their website. You can also get, I believe it's 5% off from Planetwatch. On their website, there is a 5% off coupon. Go take advantage of that, use that. I know it's only 5%, but that comes out to be, I think, $10, to right around $10 for the total purchase. So yeah, the cost is really low. ROI, you get your ROI really, really fast. It makes, generally on a tier 1 location, which is like a high populated area like a city, it makes $7 a day. If you're disconnected, it can be lower, and that can kind of impair your earnings throughout some time, but yeah, it makes $7 a day. So portability, of course, it's amazing for portability. It's designed to be a portable machine. This is it, by the way. It's amazingly portable. It's very small. So let me just plug this back in really quick. I always have it plugged in. Size, it's, as you saw, really small, so it's great on size. I think it's 3.5 inches for those of you who go by inches and feet. Ease of use, it's very, very easy to use. I would give this honestly like a 9 out of 10 stars, not a perfect score like the previous 3, simply because there's 2 different apps. That's the only reason why. There's the Atmotube Pro app, and then there's the Planetwatch app, but I would assume that it's going to be like that generally though for the other sensors as well. That's probably just a Planetwatch thing, but for that reason, it's just a 9 out of 10. But electricity, perfect score. It uses less power than a light bulb. You can't really get much better than that, and that's being plugged in all the time like mine is. So heat, on heat, it also gets a perfect score. It obviously makes no heat like an ASIC miner or like a graphics card miner or anything like that generates. So yeah, actually, I noticed on my 3rd day of getting it that it will make heat if you put it in your pocket, and it'll make heat if you're holding it or just keeping putting something in front of the little sensors, the little air quality holes, I guess. And that's a good thing though, because if anything, it's telling you that the device is going to work and that it's doing stuff. Sorry. So, with that being said, still got a 10 out of 10 on heat. If you know that, you shouldn't be putting it in your pocket. Currency, it mines the Planet token, and that is a very reliable token in my opinion. If you look at the 1-year chart for it, I think it was pumped up to like 42 cents in its release, and that happens very commonly with crypto. You'll get a high release, and then you'll get a decent dip, and then it dipped down to I think 28 or 26 cents, and then it's been up to around 30 to 36 cents ever since then. And also I made a video on like where different companies think that the token is going to be in the next, I think, 5 to 7 years. Check out that video, very optimistic. So I give the currency that it mines, the Planet token, I would say 8.5 out of 10. It's a pretty good token, and I've made a lot of money on it already. I think on this project, just from the simple Atmotube by itself, for about a month and a half, I've made, I think, like 350 bucks. Yeah, honestly. So, passiveness, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And here's why. Unless if it's the only sensor in your house, you can't just let it sit in your house. You have to like take it places with you. And so for that reason, you either have to have Wi-Fi everywhere that you go, or you have to have like a mobile tether to your phone. Tether, I don't know. And have it connected to your phone and running off your phone's Wi-Fi. Or some other device or something, because it's also, along with the air quality data, it's checking for GPS points, GPS spoofs. Whenever it collects the GPS data, it's sending it back to the company, and you're getting rewarded for that just the same as you're getting rewarded for quality air data. So with that being said, it's not that passive, and also you have to hook it up to a phone, and that phone like has to stay on. My phone is a Motorola, so for some reason it does not have the option to have like the screen on all the time, even though it's an Android. It's really weird. But so since my spare phone is like that, it's not 100% passive for me. I'm sure other people it might be more like a 9 out of 10 or somewhere around there, but for me, since that is my case, it's 8 out of 10. Which, by the way, if your phone does that too, just turn on a YouTube video and put it on loop. You'll only have to touch your phone like once every 3 days to make sure YouTube doesn't close out, and as long as it doesn't and you have that little miniature screen going, you'll still be earning your rewards. But anyways, so yeah, passiveness, 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10, something like that. X factors, there's really just one X factor. The fact that you have to plug in your phone and keep it connected to your phone, that kind of sucks, to be honest with you. But it is what it is. Again, it's a mobile thing. It can't just have internet on its own, so I guess it's part of the package. If you're going to make $7 a day on a device that only costs $180, that's part of the deal. It is what it is. I've said that a million times, but it's true. So, with that being said, overall, my general rating for the Atmotube Pro is a 10 out of 10. Despite the couple of shortcomings, this is an amazing miner, and it's made me so much money, and I'm just very, very impressed with it, and I love it. And if I had places to sit them, I would buy more. I'm going to buy more of different Planetwatch miners, more videos on that in the future. But as of right now, I'm only sticking with one of these guys. But it is amazing and I love it. So, thank you so much for watching. If you're still here at this point, please do give me a like, subscribe, comment, all of these things. And turn on that notification bell so that way you get notified whenever I drop new content. But this has been Stablecoin. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great afternoon.